Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. Our science module is launching yet another rocket. I believe that brings us up to 9? Wasn't it 134? I don't know. It might have been less than that. Either way, things are launching, and it will be 9 eventually if it is not currently. Things are going pretty well, though. Resource-wise, we've been looking pretty good. Everything's going well. Trains are running well. No big backups or anything like that I've noticed. And numbers-wise, I am quite pleased. It's been running a little while now, not quite an hour. There's been a couple minutes past since the last episode, but we're running at 192 a minute, consumption-wise, which is, by a staggering coincidence, exactly what this was designed to make. So that's looking pretty good. I do want to let it run for a little while longer before we start replicating it. I'd like it to at least run an hour before I take the blueprint. And we can call this good. But we can see on the graph here, this is when we had our old science set up from our old main base, and then we turned that off, and then we kicked this guy on, and it took a little while to stabilize, but it's been running pretty stable. I'm very happy. But I am back in the base, and now that we have that science facility up and running, this one over here is pretty much worthless. So I am going to, let's see, let's turn off mouse over deconstruct, because I don't want stuff in my inventory. And yeah, then we can just get rid of it. No more red science. No more science bus. No more military science, no more blue science, no more purple science, no more yellow science. You guys are now obsolete. Rocket control units, all the rocket stuff we no longer need. So we can take that out. More science bus remnants. And I guess we can probably take all this stuff once we're good with our numbers and just throw it in one of the new science makers and recycle it that way. And there is a rocket silo we can use. Over on this side, we have solar panels, accumulators. We still need that. Artillery shells, laser turrets, defense or combat robots will keep. Low density structures, I think, are a thing of the past. Actually, yeah, I think they're gone. I mean, they're used in some personal things. But, for the most part, all of that is going to be gone. And we have this line here of rocket fuel. Low density structures. All you guys are gone. And the rocket fuel no longer needed as well. And that brings up the point of our coal liquefaction area where we were making rocket fuel. We need some of it because we're making the nuclear fuel with it, but not nearly as much. So not quite sure what we're going to do with that, but for now, we'll just pull it up, and I'm sure it can get recycled back into one of our science makers. All right, so on our to-do list, we had design a science setup. That's what we've been doing for the last 30 episodes, or 20 episodes at least. So let's go ahead and mark that off for now. We need to make everything, and we need to automate rocket silos and labs. Those are both kind of the same thing because rocket silos and labs, well, labs are done. It should actually be rocket silos and refineries. But those are a part of everything, so that is definitely on the to-do list. And yeah, now that we're done with science down here, I want to repurpose a lot of this for making those things we need to make the other science modules. Things like we listed, as well as things like beacons. We could probably use a little bit more of those, possibly even assembly machines and furnaces, things like that. So let's go ahead. We will roll the intro, and I will see you later where we will start doing just that. So I took a little bit of a detour to the south here to lay down some solar panels as well as clean up the remnants of our old science setup area. This basically added 2 more columns from here that will go all the way up to the top. And that should help a little bit. Not quite doubling our solar panel. We're currently producing a gigawatt of solar power. 2.4 all day is what we're using. I think like 1.2, 1.3 of that is going to be our science module. The module maker is making modules, just as it should. Everything seems to be going well down here. We've converted over to our pure speed module build. We've got, let's see, that wouldn't count in the logistic network. Got a chest full there. And these guys are catching up. Fantastic. And we have a full chest of productivity modules. Very, very good. Biter-wise, I haven't really been paying attention. I know we've been getting some attacks from the south. We probably need to do some clearing down there. Over here, I don't know if I've got any notifications that we're being attacked over here. I'm guessing probably because, oh, we probably will here soon. Our pollution is getting up in that area, probably due to this guy right here, and of course the mining patches that we did. So we might have to go visit that here soon. And are you guys expanding? Yes, you are. Oh, you're expanding over here. Let's go ahead and take care of some of that real quick. Anything else? Oh, yep. At least clean some of it up. That was a little too close to our oil area for me to be comfortable with. All right, and we're probably, yeah, we're getting a logistic storage error or notification. Let's grab some more storage chests, and it appears like I may have deconstructed this area, which is not something I wanted to do. All right, we should be able to just copy those. That's going to be our requester and our provider chests, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, that'll get built. I imagine a lot of our construction bots are currently busy right now holding things and looking for storage for them. There you go, guys. All right, and all that will get corrected here very shortly. There's part of me that just wants to tear the whole thing down. Like, all of it. And completely rebuild it. Using a bot-based / beacon-based setup. Like, we could produce the same amount of green chips here with, like, 3 or 4 machines, probably with even a basic beacon to set up. We can get rid of the belts, run things a little bit more efficiently. I'm almost sold on doing that. But it'll probably be more of a long-term thing. And we have more immediate needs. We have some needs for beacon machines. We need a... Let's just set up the stuff we need. Let's set it up with a beacon base, and then we'll see if we can supply it. So we need, do we have some assembly machines? I have 2 of them. Let's grab some more. Let's see, how many do we have here? 225. How many do we need for this setup? 94. So we have enough probably for 3 or 4 setups because we have some in the train and up in the requester chests up there. So you've actually been doing okay, but when we really start building these, we're going to have to upgrade that. Our immediate concern right now are the things that we don't have, and beacons. We currently have how many beacons in storage here? 480. That's a full stack. And again, we have some in the trains, we have some in the chests up there, but that's still not enough to build one of these setups. We need 1.1K. All right, so let's start with that first. Beacons. You need steel, you need copper cable, green circuits, and red circuits. You take 15 seconds to make. And you are not productivity modulable. So we need red circuits, which we don't have here. Let's just move it on the other side of the mall here. Are we still not making these yet? Let's fix that real quick. Just have those as blue assemblers. Buffer chests. Inserters. Did the wires get added? They did. Some power. You are making steel. You are making passive providers. You are making requesters. Did we do 2,000 there? Well, it's fine. And you were complaining about not being in robot range, so let's put you in robot range. Not sure that's needed down here anymore. Nope, totally is. Okay, beacon maker. Beacons, let's do just a line. And let's see. We need an assembling machine. And another assembling machine. You are going to make copper wire, and that one is off. So it's only getting 6, but I don't even think we need any. Yeah, let's not worry about that. The speed beacons for that, it will not be a high priority. Is that? Yeah, something like that right there. We'll start off with fast inserters. You will make wire. You will make the beacons. Might as well throw a little bit of productivity in there and save a little bit. We don't have any. We'll have to go get some. We'll have to go get some modules, and that will end right there. You're going to need green and red chips as well as steel, and then you can send out to a passive provider. I will be fine with that, and we'll leave it open. All right, we got a copper line coming in here. We have a steel line coming in there. I say we work with it. Okay, and then we're going to need circuits. and red circuits. See if we can make this work. And I'm not sure. I haven't done any math. I'm not sure if the red belt's going to be enough for us. We will find out here soon, though. And apparently that's just a yellow belt of circuits coming down. I'm hoping that's going to work. Boy, are all our construction bots just busy? No, they're all sitting around doing nothing. Why aren't they building stuff? That's what I want to know. Huh. I mean, there was stuff in here. No clue. Turn on my own bots and they'll take care of it. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's probably the solar field down there is messing up the construction orders. That kind of makes sense. All right, let's bring this up a little bit. Maybe something like that right there. Okay, and I think I'm going to want a little bit of blue belt. All right, let's take you down and go directly into there. And you will feed that. Steel. We can take that up top. Reds can come straight in. Somewhat. And greens can come down and go like that. All right, and that will be much faster. Let's run up here. Let's see, do we have any modules that ended up in here? There's some productivity modules. And there's some speed modules. I wonder where all those were at. Oh, probably dropped off from our... probably dropped off from the deconstruction of our facility up there. Whenever we flipped the switch to unload the building chest up there, I'm sure that's probably where it's from. That looks okay to me. Do we have some subs? We do. Can we do that with one sub? That would be fantastic. We sure can. And yeah, we'll just throw that up there. Not quite able to make it run full time. But a lot better than what we have, and we'll still keep that guy going there. And that'll increase our beacon creation speed quite a bit. All right, so there's a couple of other things that I want to make, and I think they're going to be fairly straightforward, and I'm not sure that we're really going to need... I'm not sure that we're going to need anything special. Refineries are one thing. I don't think we need to beacon them or anything. We need 3 of them per science module, and they take 8 seconds to craft, so I think we should be able to build them. They do need circuits, they need bricks, they need steel. They need gears, right? Yeah. And pipe. Circuits, bricks, steel, gears, pipe. That needs to be long-handed, long-handed. You are refineries. And you are spitting out to a box. I don't know what the limit is on this, but let's keep it. And a logic request of refineries. What was that, 50? 3, 5, 15? I think I like that better. You know what? I've never really used substations much. I like them. I think they're pretty great. I don't know why I've never really utilized them. But I'm now a fan. All right, that's getting you everything that you need. Let's take that out. All right, we've got that. We've got the labs already. The last thing is the rocket silo. Ton of steel, ton of engines, ton of concrete. But we only need 1 of them per module, so we don't need very many of them. So if we threw you down here... We made you the gear maker. We're out of inventory space here. We made you the pipe maker. How much pipe do you need? Let's go ahead and set it up here. 100. I don't hate that. Concrete. Blue circuits. Which I'm tempted to just go ahead and do this the cheat way. And request some blue circuits here. How many do you need? 200? Okay, and what was the last thing that you needed? Electric engines. Okay, and you spit out to right there. Request from buffer chests. All right, it'll take a little while to build that, but you know, it's not like we need a bajillion of them. We'll set that up as a buffer chest. We'll set a request for rocket silos. 20 of them. I don't foresee us ever having more than that. All right, and all we need now are electric engines. And I think we have those going to a chest currently. How are we doing here, Mr. Beaconer? Much more reasonable. Oh, we got a power outage down here. That's not good. I guess I never ran power down the bus. On this side, at least. All right, that'll get you guys back going. We'll get us making solar panels again. We originally wanted these beaconed, right? It seems like. I don't remember. Focus. Focus where we need to be. Electric engines. That's right. We're sending them out to just steel chests here. Let's switch those over to passive providers. And that'll work for now. We'll probably want to change this up a little bit whenever we build because we need to upgrade our logistic making by quite a bit, logistic bot making by quite a bit. So when we work on that, we'll put that in consideration. But for right now, that will work just fine. All right, we've already got some refineries being auto-made, and let's see, how many engines is it? Is it 200? All right, I think we've got enough to actually finish this up. It's just a matter of making enough concrete now. That might be a problem. Is that considered a final product? Yes. Oh, we can go ahead and speed that up a little bit. It's just using ore, which nothing else is really using ore on the bus line, so that'll speed things up a bit, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we were rushing you to get more locomotives. Now that we have them, let's continue that idea. Let's increase that to maybe like 50. I don't know. I just feel like we're going to reach a spot where we're going to need a lot of them. You're currently set at 20. Let's set you at 50 as well. All right, we can get you back to where you were before. Won't produce it near the speed this one does down here. This will be our primary, and you are backed up. All right, not a big draw on any of the circuits because of that beacon maker. That's something I was a little bit concerned by, but we can always replace those with more updated versions later. Steel's looking good. Pulling that science out freed up a lot of those resources. That is for sure. How are we doing over here? Still have iron. Still have coal and stone. Still have copper. And still have fluids. Production-wise, we are still at 192. And yeah, we've almost flatlined out. I'm very pleased. Very, very pleased indeed. Roboports all okay. I did do a little bit of watching on this, and I know we're gonna need a couple more roboports at least. The thing is that it's like you know, they call it like flying in airplanes. It's hours of boredom punctuated by seconds of sheer terror. These robots just kind of sit around, and a lot of these robots right here aren't charging. There's almost 200 of them that are inactive right now. They're waiting to go back into the roboports, and there's a big long line. So that's what we're seeing more than anything. There's some charging going on too. It'll be, I don't want to balance anything right now based off of the numbers that we have. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have to add more whenever we have more stations and more trains running. Which I hope to get to here very soon. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where, yeah, I guess the next step is to start building more of them. All right, thank you for watching. See you next time.